Casmer, and this is going to be my entry for BeanzlovesSOAD contest. He was cool enough to mention me in my contest in his video, and his prize for his contest is way better than the prize that I'm giving out for mine, so of course I'm going to enter. And he wanted me to talk about one of my favorite movies or video games franchises. So I looked through all the movies I have, the great works of art like Scarface and The Dark Knight and Pulp Fiction, the original Death Wish, the Grindhouse films, classic horror movies like The Exorcist. I looked at all the video games I have, like Fallout New Vegas, which you can't see, but it's on my TV behind me. Gears of War 3, Mass Effect. So, what did I choose? I chose a movie that's been largely dismissed by most of the population, but is my current obsession. Project X. Now, for anybody who saw that movie, if you're over the age of, I'd say, like 22, you probably hated it. And I can't blame you. It is a celebration of every sort of bad behavior that has ever graced this earth. There's drinking, heavy drug use, property destruction, riots, several bits of nudity. Actually, there's a lot of nudity for such a short movie. There's boobs everywhere. But it's a crazy, entertaining movie. And it was shot in such a way that it's meant to invoke you actually being at this crazy, out-of-control party. And they do a really good job of that. And it's shot from the point of view of a friend of this guy, Thomas, who is him and his friends, JB and Cooper, Oliver, are, well, they're nerds. They're not popular. They're just kind of outcasts at their school, and so they decide that, well, Thomas's parents are away, and for crazy partying, and lo and behold, who knew a bunch of teenagers would show up to be not only in a movie but in a massive party. So they handed out flip cameras and cell phones and stuff like that. They had people send in footage that they took, and by the end of the shooting schedule, they had about 50 hours worth of footage from just all the people non-stop filming. And they got DJ Jesse Marco to DJ the event, so he was actually playing, and in between takes, even when they weren't filming using the main camera, they would continue to just let Jesse Marco play just to keep the energy levels up. So it basically was just an extended 3-day party, because I think it took a week or so to shoot the actual party itself, which is like 95% of the movie. The only other scenes take place at Thomas's school and Oliver's drug dealer house. So the movie was a massive success, and I liked it because, you know, I love all these. I want to be a filmmaker or work in film or radio or entertainment when I get older. And as much as I love all these films that are, you know, classics, every once in a while I really like to just watch a movie that doesn't really care and just only aspires to be a good time, to get you to stop thinking about everything else for 90 minutes. And if anything, Project X does that spectacularly. It's not for everyone. It's very raunchy and dirty, and I love those types of movies. I love the super bads and the I Love You Mans and the Hall Passes and the 40-year-old versions and Hot Tubs, all those movies. Reno 911 Miami, Borat, Bruno. Movies that push people's buttons really entertain me, because I think people have a tendency to get very serious about some things sometimes, and sometimes you just gotta be shown kind of how ridiculous things are. And this movie kind of is a wish fulfillment film for teenagers like